What's good, it's your boy DJ Dells from the SneakerAddict.com, bringing you the 72 and 10 Air Jordan 11. As you can see, we got the box right here for all the box heads, and then we have the red insert right here. We usually get the inserts with most of the 11 releases, and then the shoes, of course, the most important part. Definitely something that I did not expect to come out this year. I was expecting the Space Jam or the Cool Gray, something like that, or maybe an all red or a somewhat red Air Jordan 11. This definitely threw me off. Getting up close, as you can see, you've got this kind of like translucent with a little glitter, and you can see through it and see the tumbled leather. It's very interesting. It's very different. Of course, you can see you have like felt, and then you have your tumbled leather. And the tumbled leather is pretty nice, I will say that. And you have more of that kind of like felt material. Some will say it's suede. I think it's felt, to be honest with you. It looks cheap. You got your Jumpman in that red metallic. And then taking a look at the midsole right there. And the outsole, as you can see, it's very similar to like the Maroon 6s. You have some herringbone traction on the forefoot on the black section. And then you have your Jumpman right there, which if you look carefully, you can see it's a little bit more translucent on certain parts where it is. As you can see, it's darker there than over there, as you can see. And then you have, of course, your checkered board red and black carbon fiber shank plate, which we all love, right? Definitely looks dope as we get up close. Check it out. And then we'll take a look at the heel, where you have more of that herringbone traction. Looking at the back, you got your 23 as usual, and as I was saying, it just looks cheap to me, the back part of the shoe. There's a look at the medial side. I like to go true to size on Air Jordan 11s. That's my personal opinion. And if you have a wide foot, maybe go up half a size. But I definitely recommend going true to size. Looking at the toe, so you can see how that looks. Check it out. And then the bird's eye view on the actual toe, as you can see. You can see through it and see kind of that leather, that tumbled leather, but you can see like that sparkle. Here's a look at it lit up. Now I got my iPhone light just blasting onto it. I'm actually shooting now from my iPhone, and you can see how much it glitters when the light hits it, which I dislike. But it's not going to look like this unless you have the light blamming on it. It won't look like this, so just keep that in mind. It's definitely not going to look like this. It'll look more like that. Going up, you have your rope laces in black representing the net of the hoop. Tumbled leather tongue, very nice. And you have your tips of 72 and 10. You have your label going across as usual. The tumbled leather on the tongue, I wish it was a thicker leather. It's very thin, the leather on the tongue. Looking at the back, you've got inspired by the most historic season led by the greatest player ever, and it says 72 and 10. That's the Bulls season, which was incredible during their third championship. Looking inside, you see you have your Jumpman. The whole interior looks just cheap. It just doesn't look nice to me. There's a look at your plastic shoehorn, blacked out. And there you go with a close-up HD look at these shoes that will be hitting retailers soon for $220. The same price as the Maroon 6s that just recently released and are still available now in select sizes. If you're having trouble finding that, hit me up on my Twitter over at DJ Dells or the Sneak Addict on Twitter, and I'll try to help you guys out. Or go to my blog over at thesneakeraddict.com. On release day for these, of course, I will be tweeting away around 9:50 to help you guys out Eastern Standard Time in the morning. And go to the blog, thesneakeraddict.com. I definitely will try to help you out. As far as my opinion closing out this review, because you know I really like to give honest opinions and an actual review. I know I may not have the greatest like visuals, and it may not be artsy and this and that, but that's not what I bring. I bring honesty and I bring my knowledge when it comes to shoes, and I try to help out the consumers. All that visual stuff is super dope and I love it, and props to everyone that does that. But what I do is I tell you what the 411 is about the shoe, in my opinion. I think that this is 50% dope, 50% bullshit. The back part of the upper feels cheap and shitty. The inside feels cheap and shitty. The leather feels very nice. The felt on the upper part on the leather, shitty. I love the outsole, that like dark, cloudy, translucent. Dope. I love the metallic Jumpman that's on the upper part toward the back on that shitty like material. I do like how that pops. The whole glittery effect when the light hits it, I think is lame. I really wish it just had a regular black pattern leather and the back upper was leather also, and I think this would have been a home run. I really think that Jordan needs to look into having other people help them out with their projects. They need people to help them because this was not the shoe for this year. I understand they're trying to celebrate Jordan's 3rd championship with this amazing season that the Bulls had, the 72-10 series season, which you never know, the Golden State Warriors may break this year the way they are playing. We'll see. But in general, I just feel like the shoe, the more I look at it, the less I really like it. I do like the tumbled leather upper. It's really cool that they made that a tumbled leather. I definitely dig that. I dig that a lot. That's my opinions. Me critiquing the actual shoe, giving you a real review. That's why I write real review, because I'm not going to give you beauty shots here. I'm going to get close up and really analyze this shoe for you all. And I hope you guys enjoy these reviews, alright? And no offense to anyone that does the beauty shot kind of videos. I just hear all the time some people say, you got to step up your quality, you got to step up your quality. I don't do beauty shot videos. I give you guys raw reviews and honest reviews, breaking it down for you consumers out there. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hit that like button if you did. It definitely goes a long way. And if you love this shoe, don't take any offense to anything I said. It's just sneakers at the end of the day. It's just material items. Never take any of my critique personal, because I'm reviewing the shoe, not you guys and what you guys are all about. Sometimes people get offended when I give something a bad review. I don't think the shoe's whack. I just wish they did a lot of different stuff with it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box. And also check out the comparison I did with this shoe and the Oreo 4. There'll be tons of videos in the description box. I'd love you to watch, alright? Thanks for watching today's. Once again, hit that like button. It definitely goes a long way if you love the show. And with that said, we out. What's good? It's your boy DJ Dells. Welcome to the first episode of Kicking It. This is where we talk sneakers with people I think are pretty interesting that love the same thing as me and you. These kicks right here. One thing for sure, we all got memories when it comes down to these sneakers, especially when it comes down to back in the days, back to school, all that good stuff. I remember with me, my parents would always take me to the same damn Modell's on Central Avenue in Yonkers, New York. And back then, the selection was kind of limited versus now. I know they got a lot more now versus then. Let's check in with my homeboy Currency and hear his story about back in the days when he was a kid with them J's. Spitter, what up, homie?
That was my name. I'm trying to figure out how I can get my low rider in the motherfucking shot too, man. But if we talking about shoes conjuring up memories, I'm going to tell you about every time I see a pair of 11s. I remember how bad I was doing in school that year, because that was back when Miles used to buy me the Jordans every year, or every report card conference. So I was doing terrible, because she bought me none, and I had to bust them dope moves to get them.
Kicking it! One thing for sure when it comes down to these sneakers, we like to have them clean. We don't want them dirty. We don't want them looking all worn. Hell no, that ain't happening. That's why we got backups after backups after backups. There's always that situation when you're out and about and you're trying to avoid your sneakers from getting messed up if you're walking through a certain area where, you know, there's mud or etc. Let's check in with my homegirl, adult star Liz Taylor. She got a funny story about trying to keep her Dornbecker 9s clean.
What up, DJ Dells? It's porn star Liz Taylor coming at you live from Los Angeles. I have a funny story about these kick-ass fucking shoes. They're DB9s, Jordan DB9s. So me and my best friend, we were on our way to the Cannabis Cup. This was last year, and I didn't want to get these shoes like messed up, so I took one of his really big socks because he has really big feet. I took one of his socks and placed it over the shoe, so we didn't get it fucked up on the bike. We took a bike there. Oh yeah, we took a bike to San Bernardino to the Cannabis Cup with these fly ass shoes. That's my story.
Kicking it